I didn't cut contact with my parents because they voted for Trump 3 times. I cut contact with my parents because every time they voted for Trump, I begged them not to, and they dismissed me. And then every time I came to them with evidence of reasons of why he was dangerous, they dismissed me. And then when he got elected and did the things that I said he was going to do and presented the danger that I said he was going to present, I was dismissed and not listened to. And then when they went to vote for him again, and I reminded them that last time I begged them not to and predicted the danger that would result, and then gave evidence of the danger that did result, and then asked them to please not vote for him this time and please trust me over your media. I'm not saying I never went to them saying, I'm right. I went to them saying, I'm your kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love you. I care about you. Please believe me over these grifters who are trying to profit off of you. And every time my parents chose to believe the grifters and to dismiss me and to vote for him again and again and again. That's what came between us. It wasn't that my dad voted for Trump. It's that my dad looked at me condescendingly and called me naive when I told him that if Trump lost the 2020 election, he would claim he had won it and he would incite mob violence. And my dad told me I was naive and dismissed it. And then when it happened on January 6th, and I didn't hear from my dad, I texted him on January 7th. I circled the part of the text where I had previously predicted that exactly this thing was going to happen. I sent it to him and I said, Daddy, please, now, believe me. Believe your child, believe your daughter. Don't believe these grifters who are lying to you. And my dad wrote back, furious and angry, and blaming the Democrats. This was on January 7th, blaming the Democrats for what had happened the day before and completely, once again, dismissing me. That wasn't politics that came between us. That was my dad's unwillingness to admit he was wrong about something, coupled with his willingness to do me harm, to not validate me, to continue to stick to his guns and listen to the grifters, even in the face of such overwhelming evidence that he had made an error, that he had trusted the wrong people. And it was that situation where the evidence was so clear in front of him, and I was sitting in front of him saying, please, Daddy, trust me. And he said no, and went back to blaming a group that I affiliated with. I don't need to be called a Democrat or whatever, but tacitly blaming me as well for what had happened. When someone says they love you, but they don't respect you enough to believe you when you tell them something is true, not just a fact you can prove and evidence you can present them, they don't believe that, but they also don't believe that your experience is true. In my last video, I told you guys about the email I sent my parents about the bullying that we'd experienced when we were kids, and telling them about how much Trump's bullying was affecting me now as an adult because of how much it brought up from my childhood. And my dad never, ever, ever, ever acknowledged that. He never, ever acknowledged the harm that Trump was doing to me, and he never acknowledged the bullying that had happened to me when I was a kid. He cannot admit he is wrong about anything, and is thus willing for me to be harmed and to condescend to me and to dismiss me in order to continue believing that he's never wrong.